Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything noteworthy to bring up about, like, you know, we don't have anything to say. Like, we don't have any announcements or anything like that.
Yep. Yeah, nothing really to.
We don't.
We can just get into community highlights probably because we got nothing else to sort of say or talk about.
We're just
it's
it's
been nice seeing all the Fixmas related stuff. I actually haven't seen what you've done for the community highlights. I'm assuming there's a lot of Fixmas stuff in there, but either way, I've been keeping an eye on Twitter and stuff, and it's been really cool seeing what y'all have been doing.
To disappoint you, I've actually actively not tried to include too much Fixmas stuff. There's a few exceptions because, like, Fixmas is over, you guys. Like, we gotta get over it. You know what I mean? We did a ton of Fixmas stuff last year for the community highlights, almost exclusively. But there are a few of them in there. And I just want to preface, before we go into community highlights, I'm going to update the tracker before I forget this. That we've been away. We haven't streamed in 4 weeks, I think. 3-4 weeks, something like that.
I think it's been longer for me.
Yeah. And oh yeah, for you definitely. But yeah, we haven't streamed in a while, which means that, you know, the community have been working really diligently at making really cool builds, and there was just like so much to pick from. And I honestly tried to like go back all the way since last week of streams. But there was just so much, and I didn't know, like, how do I pick? So, like, this is gonna be a beefy community highlight for one, but it was really hard for me to like jam everything in there because there's so much goodies. So today's community highlight is gonna be a beefy one. That's all I'm trying to say here.
Yep. Hope you're hungry.
And Jace is
Hope
gone
you skipped breakfast.
Oh, I need to remap my Streamlabs buttons.
Hey.
But super stoked about everything that has been going on. I've even seen, like, while I was away on winter break, like, I've seen a couple of like, whoa, that's super cool. I hope I don't forget that for community highlight. You better believe I forgot it. Anyway, but we're gonna blast off first by just, you know, saying welcome back, everybody. Hope you have a happy New Year, and hope your New Year's Eve was filled with cheer and good vibes. I was locked up in my apartment, and I didn't do anything for New Year's Eve.
I went to Germany. I went to Berlin.
Oh shit, you did. How was that? Germany is amazing during winter, like during Christmas.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
I don't know, during
so you
COVID,
can't do too much. Yeah. But it was nice. I really like Berlin. I really like just walking around. So I just spent a lot of time walking around. I saw some friends. Yeah, it was fun. Also went to the Netherlands.
Nice.
Saw some friends there too. It was fun.
How did you manage to do everything so fast? Such a.
I only spent a couple days here and there, and then just hopped around. So.
Impressive. So for me, it was so foggy during New Year's Eve. Because I live on like the 5th floor, and I live pretty high up. We even live on a hill, and like during New Year's Eve, during like the midnight strike, like I could hear fireworks, but I couldn't see anything because it was so foggy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like it was weird. It was super strange. So wow, what a waste of money for people that bought fireworks in Gothenburg this year or last year.
Got scammed, dude.
I couldn't see shit. Yeah, what a waste. Anyway, this is from TheRealBlackNet. Didn't know that there was a false blacknet, but here we are. So they got that fixed.
This is the real one. And I bet they got that little check mark on Twitter and everything, I'm sure.
And I hope you guys had fun with the fireworks in the Fixmas update. I know there were a couple of bugs that, like, the fireworks were humongous when you put them on conveyor belts or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there was you know, Fixmas last year was kind of like last second because update 5 was pushed back, and like it happened so close to Fixmas, so we really didn't think we were going to be able to pull off a Fixmas. We did. But it ended up being kind of like stressful to put it in, but we managed to do it. And fireworks was like the last thing that we added. Anyway, so yeah, as I mentioned before, like there won't be too much Fixmas stuff, but there were a few things in here that I really needed to, like, I need to add this because I just can't go on. So like one was from Sergeant Pepper.
Oh boy! Oh wow, this looks super cool.
Mountain of Fixmas with the gingerbread houses.
Gingerbread houses, yeah.
Oh, so I love it
good.
so much. And like the little balconies, and like even better, like the timing of the picture where you get like the presents falling down as well. It's so good.
I see 2 of them. Yeah.
Yeah,
Super nice. Holy shit.
Super good.
Expect nothing less from Sergeant Pepper.
Yeah. So, and then if this is sort of the aesthetic part of Fixmas, where like pleasant to look at, you know, then Beal Andrews got the other end of it with the efficient part of Fixmas, right? So my notes are gone. What the hell?
Oh no, delete your notes?
Whatever. I have perfect memory, so this won't be a problem.
No problem.
Yeah, so I believe this factory is you know, Andrew is known for having like 5 FPS in his save file. And I believe this factory produces 100 Fixmas Star, I think it's called.
Not for long.
Gone. Per minute, which is really, you know, that's hardcore.
Stars, right?
Yeah. Winter Star. Maybe that's the word. 100 stars per minute.
Yeah.
Which is really impressive. This is more efficient than Santa Claus's works. Anyway, shitty joke.
I don't know, those elves, they work pretty hard. They're pretty good.
Yeah, but Andrew works even harder.
Maybe he does.
Yes. Let's see. I think there might be one more Fixmas thing. Nope, that's wrong. So Fixmas is out of the door. Let's move on.
We're done. It's time to move on, team.
Yeah, it's time to move on. But those are some of the lovely Christmas things that I saw while I was doing it. So next up is from Argasphere, who's built this cool oil rig in the Freedom Crater. I think we're just gonna call it Freedom Crater for now on, where nobody builds. We never see builds here anymore, you guys. Like, if you remember.
Now that you said that, there's gonna be a meta. The community highlights meta.
I feel like it already is, because we didn't make a joke, but like we always pointed out how like, oh, this crater, like I don't really see that many builds in there, and like the next like 8 community highlights after that was like always crater stuff.
And we're always like, no one ever builds here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we're pretty good like that.
Yeah, so we fucked up. But this is a really cool oil rig. It's got like I think it's making turbo fuel as well, so it's also using it in the power the things. Welcome back, everyone, to Community Highlights, where Jace and I don't know our own game. Well, I don't
rope me into this.
No, it's true. I'm sorry. I don't want to throw you under it. Fuel generator, it's the word of it. I didn't look at chat, so I knew it was fuel generator. I don't know what I'm doing.
Very good.
So very nice, very nice. Next up is from Mesa, or VSB Mesa, who it's got that nice color scheme going. Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Mesa is building in the northern forest part, and then like, what was that?
Mesa's designs are always clean.
Yes, and very clean.
Yeah, always clean. It's always visually appealing. He's really got an eye for that kind of stuff in like everything he does.
Yeah,
enough.
And I feel like this time around he's even going one step further. Sometimes feels like very methodical. Mesa was like, I think it was Mesa was like, I'm like, I don't know how many 100 hours. Like, I haven't gotten to tier 5 yet. I gotta shape up. I'm like, what the fuck? Taking your sweet ass time, huh? But it's good. It's all nice. Yeah, and this is a rerun, I think, or not a rerun, a new save file. Northern Forest.
Streamer colors, very good.
Yeah, I was gonna, dude. Oh, I almost put that in the tag or like the
really?
subtitle. Yeah. Streamer colors. Next up is from btdive.
Ooh.
It's got the...
Oh, this is an organ thing?
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
What are they called? Is it an organ?
Church organ?
One of those things, yeah.
Yep.
I like, you can see all the smoke coming out of everything, so like, someone's like leaning on all the keys right now.
Dude, yeah. Someone's cat is walking over the organ.
Yeah.
Very cool pipe organ, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Going ham at it. I wonder what song it's playing. Right now it's just playing the pollution in F major. I like it.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, very good. Next up is from Catafly.
Ooh.
So
a big firework.
Just so you guys know, this is in fact a building. This isn't the firework item. I know that you easily get confused because the items are huge. No, this is actually a building. Catafly is known for making like
staying on brand here. Yeah.
Yeah. The making buildings that look like either the thing they're producing or the thing that is producing them. So Catafly made like the huge fuel generator at one point that all had fuel generators within it. So really cool.
That's good.
And I'm assuming this one is producing fireworks, I guess. And
Is Catafly here?
Yeah, hope so. And not only that, but also screws. We got screws going here. So you got the little container at the bottom.
Oh yeah, right. Cool.
Tower.
Oh, very cool. Took me a second to realize.
And also the huge screw next to it.
Yep.
Yeah, very on brand. You got the presence for scale there.
Oh yeah, these are huge.
Yeah, these are very big.
Do they like hand build these, or I'm pretty sure they do. Right?
Pretty sure Catafly do.
Yeah.
I think
it's a bolt, not a screw. Oh, whoops.
Whoops. Yeah, that's true. I knew that. Just to see if you guys were listening. Anyway, moving on to the next one from Cheddarbeard.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah, this is really cool. I love this so much. Little train station depot thing going on. It kind of looks like an elevator in the middle, but I know that our game doesn't have elevators because our game is too cool for elevators.
It's a terrible game.
Yeah.
I mean, yes.
In the swamp area of the game. Really cool. I love this. It reminds me of the Jetsons.
Oh yeah. I get those vibes, especially with the round buildings at the top there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I guess you do see the ground. I guess you never do see the ground in Jetsons. Do you ever see the ground in?
I don't remember if I have or not, but I don't remember seeing the ground.
Me neither. But speaking of not seeing the ground, that's what happens if you get abducted. It's a perfect segue into this next one.
Oh, okay.
Which is from DaddyAndSonGame, or DaddyAndSonGame, if it's a verb or not. But right. Really cool. I love this. This big spaceship, utilizing the signs properly. There was another picture. Why didn't I not include that? That was weird. But there was another picture where they replaced the middle pillar that you see there with like signs on the side, so it looked like it was doing, the actual like beaming them up.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought that was a nice detail. Someone
should make like a floating cow, like like it's being abducted. The cow.
Yeah. The tagline for this, I think it was a Twitter post with like that lizard doggos were being beamed up or something. It should have been the beam, actually. Now that I think about it, they kind of behave like cows. Whoa, Meza.
Oh yeah, I guess so. They kind of are like species of cows.
Meza, it's not that kind of stream. Whoa, chill.
Wrong stream, Meza. Wrong stream.
Yeah. We'll talk later. We'll talk about this when we get home. Next one is from derpumu. Or derpumu.
Oh,
derpumu.
Heavy modular frame.
Yeah.
He's probably made. I'm assuming. I guess what's being produced. I can guess.
Yeah.
Heavy modular frame.
Nice. It's a trick question, Jace, that is actually producing screws.
Oh shit.
No.
Who produces screws in 2022?
Yeah, I know, right? But it's really nice. It would be funny if like it actually didn't produce heavy modular frame. It was something else. Yeah. I was kind of low-key hoping for that when I was reading through the comments or the post.
I like the buildings on the side there, the square ones that are offset.
Yeah.
They look really good. Like, I mean, we've seen this kind of stuff before, but I think these just look really nice with that like yellow trim on them. But then also right on the left, there's like a weird, like that's cool. What the hell is that?
Oh shit, I didn't see that.
Little weird graph looking thing.
Yeah, it looks like really cool. It looks like a waveform kind of.
Yeah.
But not really.
Yeah.
It's my test results from my heart rate. Very nice. Yeah, very cool. I wonder if this person has posted more stuff and I've just missed it, because it looks like there's a bunch of cool stuff going on here.
I don't recognize the name, but
yeah, same. But it might be the case where like they posted on Twitter maybe, and don't recognize the Reddit name or anything. That another perfect segue actually. One person that I've done this to multiple times is drawingxaos, because drawingxaos has drawingxaos on YouTube, and then it's like Nobody's Chaos on Reddit, and we were confused a bit. So yeah, here's a building from them.
He's got his own style, right? You could just tell. You didn't even have to put the name there. I knew immediately.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if this is like
Really impressive.
considered a cathedral or if it's like a palace or what.
Is this like a massive like water feature out the front? Like I imagine it's like there would be water like coming out of the pipes and like
that's true.
Super cool.
Very cool. There goes my jaw again. Nice. Yeah, Chaos always got like red detail somewhere. And it's funny too because like Kibitz also does the red like color scheme, but you can tell you can totally tell the difference between when it's a Kibitz build and when it's the drawingxaos.
Isn't Kibitz's like more like it's mostly red and
yeah, exactly.
And during Chaos there's like highlights of red.
Yeah, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. They're like switching it up so that it's a detail red. And Kibitz does
it's
like
a little more orangey today though. It's not the usual drawingxaos red from what I remember in my brain anyway.
might be the color balance or something in the sky. I don't know. Light behaves differently sometimes.
Very good.
But really cool. And a perfect segue to the next meeting. Speaking of lighting, this next picture has really cool lighting.
Oh wow.
Yeah, different type of lighting on nuclear power plants for sure. Usually people go hard ass on the green. But fading to light. Decided
with the teal.
We're gonna go with the teal, which is cool too.
Very,
I like
cool.
this. It gives.
I like this.
It makes the nuclear power plants like less daunting in a way, because like whenever people use the green thing.
Yeah.
It's always
looks dangerous.
Kind of thing,
right.
It looks dangerous.
Looks radioactive or whatever. This just looks really like clean and futuristic kind of thing. This sort of like. Not really. I get kind of like Mirror's Edge vibes, sort of, but Mirror's Edge is more like bright whites and stuff. But like, I don't know.
But I guess it's also very clean, which is like also Mirror's Edge kind of aesthetic.
Yeah,
it's like very
it might be like all the gloss and stuff as well there.
Like not a lot of detail in Mirror's Edge. I mean, like.
Yeah.
It's all like very clear shapes, and I think that's the case here as well. Very nice. I'm digging it.
Super good.
Very nice. Next up is from this one. This one fucking blew my mind when I saw this. So this is from Flipwork. So this wasn't posted by Flipwork on Reddit, but the credit goes to Flipwork apparently. I think because this is from a YouTube channel. I don't think they posted this on Reddit, but I just want to share this because this is so cool.
Whoa. Yeah, this is wild. I love the ring that goes around as well.
Yeah.
Super good. So I guess like each one of those like stations are like kind of like thrusters that are like keeping the thing afloat.
Yeah, maybe.
I guess.
Yeah.
That's what it sort of looks like underneath.
I'm curious how they're getting like production. Maybe they're only using drones actually.
Yeah. It looks like there's drone ports on top.
Yeah,
right?
That would be extra cool actually. Because I was trying
to. If this actually does something, which I guess it might.
I mean, you got the nuclear power plants in the middle there, so I'm like, it must at
least.
Oh
yeah,
have...
and they've got the shit coming out, so they're
yeah,
running.
Exactly. That's the official term. You can put that on the wiki.
Yeah.
Yeah. The nuclear,
exactly.
The white thing. That's the shit.
That's the shit. That's the shit that comes out of the nuclear butthole.
Nuclear butthole. Nice.
HelloFresh headquarters. Very good.
Very cool. But I'm digging this a lot. I was trying to think of like if this is perfectly floating too, like how are they hiding the seams, sort of like how they're getting materials in. But it does make sense if it's all drones transporting all this stuff.
Yeah, there's actually a lot more drone things. Wait, is that the hub at the very top? Can I see the dropship?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
That's gonna go research something. Be right back. Gotta fly up there.
Love this shit. So very impressive. In hand.
Yeah, super good. Great job. Right.
So this next one is from hooloovooblu.
hooloovooblu.
Yeah. I legit thought at first this was photoshopped.
It looks photoshopped.
When I was just like flying by it, because I was like, what's the big deal with this? Oh wait, and then I went back. It's like, oh.
Well, what's happening exactly? Are these
so these are signs, yeah.
Very good.
Yes, very nice. And I wonder if it's like perfectly accurate, because like Hulu usually uses like the save editor and like, you know, programmatically add stuff to the save file. So it's not impossible that like this is, you know, an accurate
sampled like an actual texture or something.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. Yeah.
Hulu has done in the past, they still do actually. They've used like conveyor belts to animate stuff. So they had like a bunch of conveyor belts running, and then they'll like take.
They animated a rotating globe. Wait, Hulu is here. It is, they say. I forget what we asked. If this is actually sampled from a texture.
Okay,
maybe that's
cool.
What they're referring to.
Yeah, so it's like accurate. Very nice. I love that like part of the detail where it's like if you put this next to the actual like Minecraft cube, then it's accurate.
16 by 16 on each side, so it seems probable. Okay. Yes, I used the real Minecraft texture. Yep.
Nice.
Okay. Very
nice.
Cool. Very
nice,
cool.
Very nice. All right. This next one is from ItsJymmi. ItsJymmi. Who made like the train station of train stations. A really cool like look at this.
Very cool.
Jimmy's done like in the past these like slanted pillars, I believe, or is it? Maybe this is just ramps actually, but they've done a bunch of cool stuff with the like blocky type deals with like leaning pillars and stuff like that. I think it's really cool. That was like one of the first I saw was doing that kind of stuff. The very brutalist vibe kind of.
Super nice. Nice shot with the moon back there too.
Oh yeah,
that's bridge on the left.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, there was a bunch of like different pictures, and I felt like the night pictures really made this like shine because of the signs too. But yeah, I'm really digging this. By the way, if anyone is curious about like a specific build or whatever we're showing on the community highlights, you know, if there's an @ in front of the name, I find them on Twitter, so you can just find their handle, and you can probably find the picture through that, or you can just like look up their names on Reddit, and you can find the posts if you want to learn more, because usually there's a bunch of more pictures here. So highly recommend that. Next one is from Jimbers, who's been making like a theme park kind of deal.
Oh, this is like a merry-go-round.
Yeah, exactly.
Or not a merry-go-round.
So
yeah, like
this is
weird carousels.
Yeah, is that what it's called? Maybe it's one of those slingshots things.
Yeah, like you dangle from the cables, right?
Exactly.
It spins around. Yeah,
exactly.
I don't know what it's called though.
I also don't know what it's called. Swings? That would make sense. We got another one merry-go-round here.
Oh, cool. This is This is a merry-go-round. This is a Ferris wheel, yeah?
Yeah, Ferris wheel, exactly. Horse tornado? Wait, that's not the actual name, is it? But it's really cool. I'm digging this very much.
Chair swing? That maybe makes sense.
That sounds very descriptive. Yeah, very nice. So yeah. Next up we have
This is wild.
What was that?
This is wild.
This is wild.
Really, really good. Super good.
The cool thing to add to this would have been if they can like trigger fireworks in the background while they're running this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Get the full vibe. Next up is from jmaniscatharg. Scatharg?
You did it.
Did I though?
J-man is Catharg.
We'll go with that one. That sounds correct.
Well, one pipe to rule them all, huh?
Yeah, one pipe to rule them all. Very, very highlighted pipe. It's not even a Mark II pipe, but this is an important. But this is an important fucking pipe. Okay, like we're not joking around here. This could be
little pipe that could.
The little pipe that could.
Yeah.
So this could be part of like a water tower kind of setup where they're routing water up with one pipe segment, and then they connect that pipe segment with others to like save on pumps. So it could be that, but I just like this picture because it looks very like something that is, you know, whenever you see the nuclear power plant pictures, it's like, oh, it's so daunting. It's the power, nuclear power, so scary, right? But I love the fact that like here's the same kind of vibe, like, oh, it's so daunting, but it's like water. It's a water pipe. Yeah, it's a pipe.
It's like, check out this Mark I conveyor belt.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody screws with this one.
There's a little challenge for people. Make the most like insane builds, right? With like these epic screenshots of the most mundane things.
Yeah, I love that shit.
Mark I conveyors, Mark I pipes, biomass burners.
Biomass burners, very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, do not underestimate the power of water. That is true. That is true. This next one is from KaiaSebastian. It's got this
Ooh,
cool
this
little
looks
pergola going.
yeah, it looks relaxing.
Yes, very cool.
It's kind of like a pontoon kind of thing out in the middle.
Yeah, I like these. I love it when people go out of the way to try and like make something that, you know, is something else in the game. Like in this case, it's a pergola.
Right, right. They're making a completely different structure.
Yeah, exactly. That's not quote unquote intended.
Yeah. Super nice.
Yes, very nice.
Looks like good weather.
Yes. Looks like good weather.
Is that the sun? We haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah, dude. Oh, I saw it yesterday. And
oh yeah.
yeah, it's the one day that I don't go outside. Perfect.
You know, the weirdest thing that one of the weirdest things about coming to Sweden that I noticed was that first day when you finally feel the sun's warmth again. Mm-hmm. Like after like 4 months of like winter.
Gray.
That's yeah. It's weird because I've obviously there's winter where I've lived before, but it's never been this, like so prolonged that you forgot what the sun feels like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very true because like even if you go to like Switzerland or whatever, the sun, even during winter, the sun is like still out and you still feel the sun in a different way. Whereas in Sweden, we get that like weird, it's just like nothing's happening.
You're lit up, but you don't feel anything.
No,
there's no warmth at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a definite like during April or whatever when spring actually happens. That's when you're like,
what's this feeling? It's been so long.
The fuck? I didn't know this existed.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's very nice. But but Jace, there's something more to this picture than there's more than meets the eye. There's something in the background there. What do you think it is?
Like a water slide? It looks like a water slide.
That would be cool actually. But it's a frog.
Oh, of course. Why? Of course it's a frog. Wait. It's got a little hatch on its nose. Do you pilot this thing? Is this like a mech or something?
That would be sick, actually.
Frog mechs confirmed for Satisfactory. You hop around the planet.
It's like a Jump King, but with that on Satisfactory. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Holy shit.
I believe this was made with the Micromanage mod because there's a lot of detail going on here.
There is a lot of detail going on here.
But I just love this so much. So very nice. Next up we have from kikje or kikje, something like that, maybe.
All right, it's a big. That's a lot of nuclear waste.
Yeah, there's a lot of nuclear waste. And this, how'd you rate this on like a Jace wants to live here scale, dude?
Yeah, I don't want to live here.
Yeah, 1 out of 10.
It's cancer out of 10, I think.
What's wrong? What's wrong with it?
It's the actually the radiation is fine. I can get used to it. It's no problem. It's the symbol there looks very angry.
I made the same thing when I saw it. It looks like angry. Huh?
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to make eye contact with it.
Yeah,
it's
so mad.
Yeah,
it's very toxic.
Toxic situation. Yes, exactly.
Very nice. This next one is insanely cool. It's a cool shot. I'm just gonna show it from Mikaaah.
Whoa!
This doesn't look like it's from our game. First of all, but it's really clever. So this is using the floors that are like more glossy. When we when I saw that in like our test build or whatever, I was kind of like, it kind of looks weird having the glossy floor. I was kind of like, I'm not super into this actually. But then I realized my mistake when I actually saw people use it for building, and like the factory floors were like the very shiny floor. It's like, all right, this looks really cool. I guess I was wrong. And this is really clever because it's a really like common photography trick where like you wanna, like if you're doing street photography, it's very common that you only do it like during rainy days because then you can utilize like puddles of water in the ground to make that like reflection in the surface and stuff like that. And they're really doing that in this picture.
yeah, they went to town.
Yeah,
this is that dialed up to 11 for sure.
And it's really cool because like this isn't RTX, guys. This is using screen splace reflections.
RTX off.
Yeah,
get
RTX
out of here.
Off.
No RTX here.
Yeah.
Or no RTX gang.
I wonder what this looks like when you're like moving the camera around, because there are probably a few angles where this looks really weird because of the reflections.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, maybe.
But this shot looks really cool. Just saying. And I believe there's one more from Mikaaah. Yeah, like same kind of deal here. Like just having the matte floor before wouldn't give you this like good.
Yeah, this is pretty interesting.
Yeah, it gives you more of like a. Here's the photography critique or whatever section of the stream. No, but it's like it gives you like that good horizontal line where like everything meets in the middle and like leading lines, and it's in sync. No, it's not. It's mirrored. Very nice, very pleasing, very good.
Yeah. Very impressed. Great job.
Yes.
Great job.
Very good. Next up is from. I kind of picked this one for the name, but
nootnootmotherfker.
Motherfker. Fucker.
What of you?
What of you? No, but this is a really cool picture too. I really love this. Got the refineries in the background. I don't know what's being produced here, but it looks very nice. Got that symmetry.
Yes.
Symmetry was a word I was looking for before. Thank you. So yes, very nice. So
hell
yeah, there's still more. Like this never ends, dude. We're like halfway through the community.
Wait, we're halfway. Fuck!
I just looked at the picture. I just looked at the number of slides left. I was like, "Oh my god, there's so much."
Yeah, all right, get comfy. Get comfy, everyone.
We're gonna be here for a while.
Do we need to take a toilet break?
yeah. Let me know if you guys
People all right?
Need an intermission. So this next couple of pictures are some people have taken it upon themselves to spice up the space elevator a little bit.
Okay.
So this first one is from Rakkfalen. Was added this cool like situation around the space elevator, which wasn't possible before because now we have the soft clipping situation going.
This is the complex clearance in
exactly. I said that as if I knew that before you said that. That's what we're calling it. Yeah, very neat. It's really clever. Also, I like that like you can use maybe vehicles to run up on them, the pillars.
That's true.
Yeah. Next up is from ZagoTS, who like same kind of deal, but took it like one step further.
This looks elven or something.
It kind of does. It looks like it looks like from Halo, like the whatever pillars they're called, like they're shooting through the ring or whatever. Yeah, Halo-esque. Exactly. See, Chad agreed with me for once. Very cool with the signs too, using them as lights and stuff like that. And then last but not least, we've got Runestone, who. But wait a second. You can see the space elevator to the left there. Runestone's made a fucking impostor space elevator here.
Whatever, that was my attempt at the imposter sound, by the way.
I know exactly which sound you were going for there. It's like the start of the round. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't know why, but
that's not a space elevator.
Yeah, Runestone apparently felt the need for a second space elevator. It's very sus.
Wait, how high does it go?
I don't know.
Does this thing go like?
It probably.
Oh, see, okay. It looks to me like he made a point, but how would he have made? Or is that it going into perspective, like up?
Yeah, this is probably a lot of.
Oh shit.
Wide angle lens.
Right.
Field of view.
Oh damn.
Wide field of view. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's producing stuff. So like here's another angle, like looking down. The
oh damn cool.
Goddamn like rotation going on here with the frames and stuff. It's really a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah. But is it the real space elevator though? I guess we'll never know. It's like you put them next to each other, like, which one do I shoot? Which one is the real space elevator? Quick, ask it a question only the real space elevator would know. So very nice.
Is there a food court at the top?
If the space elevator says no, then shoot it. You know it's an imposter
because it's there. It's definitely there.
It's definitely there. Yeah.
Someone asking, are the builds around space elevators done normally, or are they using mods that allow clipping? I mean, they might be using mods, but with complex clearance, you should be able to build up close next to the
Yeah.
space elevator now.
Yeah, should be trademark.
Mm-hmm.
It's also always possible that they use maybe like the micromanage mod.
Yeah.
But
Also.
yeah. So you never know. You never know with people. All right, this next one is kind of like interesting. It's not really like it's not a finished build by any means. But I was just like, I saw this because this is by I'll just show it. This is from pobkac. pobkac has made like really big like builds in the past, and they just posted this on Twitter with the like tweet going like, do we think this thing is going to be big enough? And I'm just like, big enough for what? Like, what's going on here?
So many questions.
Like, what the hell? So
I feel like this is a sign, like a Batman sign or something,
Yeah.
but there's some other superhero that's like, so people need me.
Yeah, I have so many questions. First of all, the diameter of the ring is bigger than from the bottom of the space elevator to like the thing. It's still bigger than that. I'm just like, that's pretty big. Why do you need it this big? What's going on? What are you not telling us?
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you do it? How is it made? It's like so far away you don't even see.
Why did you do this?
Yeah. I have so many questions. And
Start of Deathly Hallows symbol? Yeah, it's like that. There's a bit of that in there, right?
Yeah. And I believe this was posted today. So like it's going to be probably a while until we know what the hell's going on here.
They're here right now.
Oh,
It's
really?
The start of a 720-meter sphere.
Whoa.
There you go.
Damn. 720, huh? That's a pretty good number.
That will be the new golf ball, yes.
That would be. So yeah, I guess the secret is out. The rumor does come true. So I'm looking forward to the finished result. Yeah, you got this. You got this. This is probably only like what 800 hours something to finish this. No big deal. No big deal. You got this.
Yeah, no big deal.
Yeah, no. You got this. Next up is from Raba-Daki. Super cool setup.
Raba-Daki?
Oh.
I guess.
Very clever. Now, that makes sense to me.
Everything is gold.
Everything is gold. It's really cool.
Gilded factory.
So I guess this is taken during like dusk or dawn.
This is like the people in RuneScape who's gonna trim your armor.
What?
Yeah, I'll trim your factory.
I'll
Make it
trim.
all nice and gold.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I got another little view here. So they're doing like they're sinking plutonium. I haven't played this game in a long time. So they got that like whole setup going on in the middle there, and then and then they got the train station going around it. So really nice.
Damn.
Very cool.
I love the cool like laser field situation.
Yeah,
that's
I
going
know,
on in the
right?
middle there.
I love how
Super cool.
I don't know how intentional when we made the signs have the like glow effect. Like they're really bright. This like the possibility to set them really bright. I think it's like semi intentional. But I think also feel like somebody who were working on like probably our UX team working on the signs, and they were just like testing out to have like, what if I just bump it up to like a lot? And they were like, I'm just gonna submit this.
Yeah, I wonder how intentional it was, or if it was just an oversight and no one removed it.
Yeah.
But it could be that someone was like, I don't really know how to use this, but someone else will know how to use
exactly.
it. And the community has proven that you can use these signs.
But I mean, it makes sense. Like, do it this way. I guess the big thing that a lot of people are requesting now is that make it easier to like put down signs, because you can zoop the buildings, but like if you want to do this kind of thing, because putting down these signs is a lot of work. And like you have to like go copy paste within the signs. So you have to open the menu for every single sign too. Like that's a lot of work doing that shit. So impressive.
Very good.
Next up is from Riraku. Was on the topic of nuclear stuff. Here's Nuke
They're
Town.
in the middle of radiation right now, aren't they?
So this is 3 months of work on like this whole area. It's producing 285,000 megawatts. And we go with megawatts because it sounds more impressive when you say the big number. But yeah, this is really impressive. And this is just one of. I thought I included more pictures from this, but apparently I was just like, there's too many slides.
Yeah.
So
Damn, super good.
Yeah,
Nice and clean.
So yeah, make sure to check out that Reddit post. There's a lot of. They have like a full tour of it. Next up is from SheneokNeok.
SheneokNeok.
Yeah, there's a N, not an H. Another clean, brutalistic look with their factory going on.
The hexagonal window things. They look good.
Hell yeah.
You just use them.
They posted
Easy community highlights.
Easy community.
Just put the windows down.
You know how to get us. Yes.
New meta.
Okay, so next couple of pictures also follow a little bit of a theme. And the theme is that they're all... I can't think of a joke here. They're all spaceships. And they're all spaceships from known IPs, okay? So this first one is...
Oh! Star Wars.
Star Wars, exactly. To infinity and beyond. Wonderful.
I love Star Wars.
Wonderful. I love Star Wars.
Beyond.
It's like one of my favorite shows.
Very good.
Very nice.
Yeah, Buzz is probably my favorite character from Star Wars, honestly.
Very cool.
Yeah. Real inspiration.
So we got a little bit of that. We got a little bit of you know, the good side of Star Wars. But we also got to have the bad side of Star Wars, right? So we got, bam, the Borg here from Stick Standard. And yeah, this is the fastest hunk of junk in the galaxy. This is another good old Stargate reference right there, y'all.
What is this a Stargate reference?
Sure.
Yeah, Stargate. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I remember now.
Yeah.
That was my favorite episode of Stargate.
Oh yeah,
actually.
for sure.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is really cool. I think part of this was like hand built, but also part of this was using the save editor. I believe I didn't quite catch the description of it, but it's really cool. Like one thing I also wanted to include, like if you look really close, like this is the close up of it.
Damn.
And you know,
this must have taken so fucking long.
Oh yeah, dude. No, this did take long too. So like even if it was like using a save editor or something like that, this was still like you know, a bunch of hours for them. They wrote in the Reddit post. Check out the Reddit post to know more about how this was made. I think there was a tutorial too. But
it's a giant QR code, maybe.
Very nice. But we're not out of the woods yet. We still have one more spaceship we got to show off, and it's from Starship Troopers.
No, this is Spaceship Troopers, actually.
Is it? Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough. Very nice. Very cool. This is the like frigate ship that they're going through. Spaceship Troopers. Very nice. Firefly, exactly. That's what this is from.
Yeah.
The world is over, but the fight has just begun. It's a very known Star Trek trooper tagline.
Yeah, I think it was Uncle Ben that said that, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. It was Uncle Ben. Right before he beamed himself up.
Yeah, exactly.
Very nice. I don't know. This is probably my favorite segment of Community Island so far. So stupid. All right. We're gonna switch it up now. We're gonna go back in time. Let's go back in time. Yeah, to a much simpler time.
To the beginning of the community highlights. Having so much fun. Let's do it again.
Fucking losing it. Oh boy. So this is from Perforated Soldier, who made a big castle. Really nice.
Oh damn.
Yeah, love it. They even got like some trebuchets going on here.
This feels like maybe not Team Fortress 2, but some game kind of like that. I kind of map like a. That's what it sort of reminds me of. I can imagine there being another one and you doing like capture the flag.
Yeah.
Castles or something.
Yeah. It reminds me a little bit of from
Worms.
Worms?
Yeah.
Sanctum 2? It's not a Sanctum 2 map that looks like that.
No. This doesn't look like Sanctum 2.
Unreal Tournament. Yeah, it kind of looks like Quake a little bit.
Yeah.
Because Quake in a tournament did that thing where like they had like a medieval castle and it was like you using space guns.
We should do a tournament in this map.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Koth medieval Yo, that's such a McAllion. That's such a fucking highbrow joke right there, but I love it. Very very nice. I got that reference.
I didn't get it.
It's like the map names.
King of the Hill.
Yeah.
King of the Hill.
Yeah,
Medieval
exactly.
Factory. Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Right. Which game is that sort of like?
Quake. Well, a lot of games actually had that.
Oh, did they? Okay.
They didn't like a lot of games had like in the server browser or whatever, it would show like the file name of the map. They didn't have like the user given name of the map.
Yeah.
So like some maps are just like that. First person mode confirmed. I feel like yes, I guess. Anyway, all right.
We might do something with it.
Next up is from Techno Crazy. Crazy. With a clean old smelter setup. I just dig this.
It's cute. It's got little feet.
Yeah. You know.
It feels like an animal to me. You know, like there's like the heads on the right hand side. It's like.
Yeah, for sure. I'm really digging this. You can also see the huge ass fucking bridge in the background. No big deal.
No big deal.
Yeah, no.
Let's look at this thing instead.
Yeah. I love it actually when the community highlights have like something super impressive in the background. And it's like, we just like don't see it.
Yeah.
Looks like a gonk.
Smelter elephant, yeah.
Oh, it's true. It kind of does look like a gonk from
Star Trek.
from Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Very nice, very nice. All right. Almost there, guys.
No, we're not. Don't fucking lie to us.
From Two Loaves. Another clean-looking factory setup.
Cool.
Right here. So this is making crystal oscillators, and it's making 60 per minute, which I think is impressive. I don't know. I don't remember if I ever made crystal oscillators in my save file.
No, I haven't.
Because it's not like an item. It's not something you need to make a lot of. Like you need it for like the vehicle, but you don't need like a few. So I don't think I've ever automated that.
This feels like it could be a real factory. I'd work here.
You'd work here?
Yep.
I'll take a factory job here. I'll take my 9 to 5.
Yep.
Any day of the week.
Snutt hates community management confirmed.
Wait, what?
It's like, I just want a normal 9 to 5.
Yeah, I just want to work at the floor.
I don't want to be an internet person anymore.
Yeah. I want to work with my hands. Not this bullshit soft person thing. Goddamn. I don't know what I'm trying to parody here. But yeah, it's really cool. This is another shot from the inside. Looks very clean. I don't know what it is.
Super nice.
It's something with the shading. We changed something with the shading to the game. It looks a little bit like less saturated. Like sometimes it looks really good. Like it looks strangely good. Almost.
I mean, the game looked so much better now than it did like a couple years ago. You know, whenever you go back and you watch any sort of video of the game from like 2 or 3 years ago, it looked super like washed out and stuff compared to now.
Yeah.
Now it's looks so much nicer.
Yeah. It's weird because it doesn't look like our game sometimes when I see builds like really impressive builds, but it is. Yeah, very nice. This next one, I love this next one. It's not like showcasing, anything amazing, but I fucking love this design or like the look of this.
Oh, yeah, it's nice. Looks good.
It's okay. So I don't know what's
me at my most enthused. Thank you very much.
So this is from Tidex. I don't know what's going on in here, or maybe this is just like a work in progress kind of deal. But I just love how like industrial, like underground this looks. I don't know what it is. It just like something pleases my eye a lot here. You can see a miner in the background. I also don't know where this is. If this is in a cave or
it's next to a rock.
Crystal node cave. Okay. Oh yeah, those are crystals.
Snake is about to sneak in. Very good.
That's what it's reminding me of. That's so true.
That's perfect.
Yeah, it kind of looks like one of those complexes. So very nice.
Crystal node cave.
Yeah, that makes sense because you can see the crystal node in the background.
You're welcome, Barry.
So this next one, no words needed. We're just gonna look at it.
Very good. All
Potential time traveler.
Is that a rainbow shit underneath? Mm-hmm. Very good.
It's a.
I don't know about you, but I also dab every time I take a shit.
So let me just.
I love this.
If anyone is just tuning in, this is a fucking rainbow unicorn dabbing after taking a shit.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
our community, everybody. You made this.
Do you remember?
Nice pobkac.
I made a video a while back with like explaining how colors work in Update 5, where like we have non-persistent colors now, so you can have like a lot more colors. This was totally what I anticipated someone doing with that information. You know.
This is super good though.
Yeah, I love this.
This is really, really, really good.
Oh, it's so funny. I wonder if this is original art or if it's like something else or if reference to something.
Does anyone like recognize this or
nobody wants to speak up.
No one wants to admit it. Yeah, everyone recognizes it.
Yeah, it's less than 16 colors. Maybe it is. Oh yeah. Wait. Yeah, maybe it is.
Reference? Someone sends a reference.
It's a reference. Okay. Whatever it is, I stand.
Yep. Yep.
You know, put that out there. And lastly,
oh damn,
we had to end it on a bridge. Okay, like I didn't see any other way to end our first community highlights of the year. A lofty 40-minute segment that usually is. Wait, was it 40? No, it's. When did we start? 20 over. Oh yeah, whatever.
It's nearly an hour.
It's nearly. Yeah, it is. Oh shit. Yeah.
This is like the Infinity Bridge.
It is.
It's like the.
Oh yeah.
Infinity symbol.
I don't know why I didn't think about that when I saw it first, but really cool from Wolfen EX.
Yeah.
The wires is a nice detail too. They're not tensioned. Yeah, well, you can't tension the wires in our game. You're not allowed to. If you didn't know, we had like a
Mark said no.
Yeah. I mean, we kind of did because we did have a bug where people could have straight wires, and we patched that out because we were like, "Fuck you guys!"
Like, no, you cannot have nice things.
Yeah, this is the one thing you're not gonna get. Okay, like we gave you signs with
you just confirmed golf by saying that.
Straight wires are illegal. They are illegal.
Yeah.
Yep. So, boy, we made it. We made it. We made it through the community highlights.
Holy shit! Who'd have thunk it? Not me.
That's for sure. So we're back, everybody. We're back, and we're gonna keep doing these segments. I love seeing what's being made in the community. I love seeing these highlights. You guys are so creative. I love that. Every time we have community highlights, it amazes me how like. It doesn't grow stale, sort of what you guys are making. There's always something new.
Yeah.
So really impressive. So if
like we have done this like every week for years or something now. And we still find new amazing stuff that we wow at. So great job, everybody.
For sure. There's a bunch of lovely stories happening too, where like you see the work in progress stuff too, and like what's gonna happen next? We never know. So if you want to be caught. That's a weird way to put that.
Yeah, that is a weird way to put it.
If you want to be highlighted on our stream, or if you want to like be caught on our stream with your pants down, make sure to use the hashtag satisfactory screenshots on Twitter, or use the screenshot flare on Reddit, and that way you will be in the raffle, so to speak.
In the running. We check those screenshots and the flares for we screen it all for clearly the best of the best.
Oh yeah.
Content out there. So yeah, definitely do that if you want to submit your stuff for consideration.
Yes.
And also, moving on.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, and take it away. Next up is going to be a content creator. We highlight a content creator every week as well, and this week is going to be Brain DG and Co. Okay, so Brain has had his like return stream this past weekend with the 128 event. And there was a lot of people involved in that. So this is a shout out to everyone involved. But Brain, did organize it all, and it was on his channel. So we're gonna play a little bit of a video here about what the 128 event is. Brain is gonna tell you about that. So this, if you don't know what it is, now you hear it, and let's do that.
Hello everybody, this is Brian reporting live for twitch.tv/BrainDG. And today is a very special day as it marks nearly 2 years since the Satisfactory community has participated in the 128 event. But what is the 128 event, I hear you ask? Well, ask no longer. Here's Braindog to fill you in. Hi, it's me Braindog. So the 128 event, it's not like those other challenges where they try and ram people onto a server and see how many folk they can get on. That's easy peasy. No. In this, we try and get pioneers and we stand them on top of each other until you've got 128 people going up into the sky. That's the challenge. That's the difficult bit. So it all started with Snutt and his wee 10 tower. Oh, it was a bunny wee thing, it really was. But then somebody from our community called Nakwa said, why don't we try and go bigger? I thought, aye, we should go bigger. And we did. And we created this 19 tower. Oh, it's a pretty sight. And then we heard, you can actually go to 128. And I thought, oh, that will be grand, let's do it. And so the 128 challenge was born. And on January 18th, 2020, we tried our first tower and we managed 39, but we couldn't go further because there was bugs. There was bugs in the system. The compass wouldn't allow us to go bigger and the server was just crashing and we couldn't do it. And then we were promised it'd be fixed for update 3. So we waited and update 3 came along and we tried again, but we couldn't get higher than 49. Because the server kept crashing and crashing. It was all going wrong. And then we were promised, it says, oh, it'll be fine when dedicated servers come. And I thought, right, we're going to wait. So we waited and we waited and we waited such a long time. But finally they released dedicated servers and we were like, right, now's our chance. Now we're going to do it. And on this day, in 2022, we, the Satisfactory community, we're going to do it!
We're going to do it! Well, Jace, how did it go?
Yeah, they didn't do it.
Oh, okay.
They didn't do it. They got pretty high though.
Uh-huh.
They got to 96 people high.
Ooh.
They got to 96, so quite good. So the last time without the dedicated servers, there was I think it was like 49 or something, and they've bumped it up to 96, which is great. Another fun fact, by the way, no crashes on the server. By the way,
Really?
the server never crashed. So, it was just sort of like more network stuff. So that was really cool. And just, in case you didn't get from that, that's a snippet taken from the stream. The stream wasn't just all about stacking people on top of each other. There was like a lot of fun stuff going on, a lot of time and effort put into production for it as well. There was a lot of guests, a lot of people in different communities involved. So like while I'm shouting Brain out here for organizing and hosting the event, there was a lot of other people involved in the event as well. And so I want to say big thanks to everyone there who helped too. So like that goes to Brain for organizing it and making but also like the people like the mods, for example, who were helping out with organizing people to get into the server. The German community had a cool segment where they did a parkour course. Don't Poke Josh had a really cool Deal or No Deal minigame, which is a lot of fun to watch as well. And then there's some guest appearances from Satisfactory content creators too. So and then of course thanks to everyone who actually showed up and stood in the tower. So it was a really, really fun night. Snutt and I were also there too. like on the stream for a little bit as well, and a lot of good moments were had. So I'm linking on the CC highlight command there. I'm actually linking directly to the VOD. So if you want to go check that out, there's a lot of really good moments. A lot of just a lot of funny stuff happened on top of seeing how the stacking actually worked out. So it was a really great night, and thanks to everyone who made that happen.
For sure. And I have to be honest, I'm kind of glad they didn't break the 128 record. You want to know why? Because that means we can have another 128 event.
That's true.
Yeah.
We can do another. We can do another.
So yeah, but it's a really cool event, and I this is the third one, I believe, or is it the fourth one? I think this is the third one.
Third one,
yeah. He said in the video. I obviously watched it. But they're always so much fun, and yeah, highly recommend to tag along next time and be part of history or something.
Yeah, it was super good.
Yeah. Next event will be 256, I guess. Yeah.
Oh god.
It's hard if that's like those are the rules, because like it's always double. So like I remember because I was there during the 64 record when there were 64 people in the tower. It's like that was such a huge achievement, but also you're halfway there.
Yeah. In this case, so someone's asking what was the thing that made it stop at 96? Actually, at that moment, the tower did fall, but we were calling it there. Brain had just was calling it at 96 anyway, and was going to stop the stream, and then the tower ended up falling. But there was just sort of like issues with the networking, and people were like, you could hardly move around. It was all janky and stuff like that. I mean, not that people really should have been moving, but like, yeah, it was sort of like a network issue. So I'm not really sure if we can get to 128. Honestly, it'd be nice if they do get there. But I'm not too sure what they should do or what they can do to ensure that they'll have a bump up for another 20, 30 people. Like this time around, they had the dedicated servers, which gave them a huge advantage. But like, what do we do to get them the rest of the way? I don't know.
Yes, we can only hope, and we can dream and have fun while doing so, or something.
Something like that.
Yes, I think it's also it's funny too, because like even 96 players in one server is kind of nutty, given the fact that like. Yeah. Our maximum supported is 4. So like
it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And like I know that like games that have more than 100 players on the server, they have to make like, you can't do regular networking because you have to do special secret sauce to make it work. So I'm amazed that like it works to the capacity that it does, honestly. Like pretty nutty.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's. I think we're pretty happy with that, quite frankly. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe with more optimizations and fixes and stuff like that, maybe y'all will be able to push it.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a lot of networking fixes we want to do, and I think like a big issue with in general is the fact that like when you're joining in, you have to replicate a lot of stuff over the network, and you have to do that for every player that joins. So like it's a lot of work for the server. So like the more we optimize the game and like improve, because that's one specific part of the game that we sort of are lacking right now in network optimization, is the like load in. Like once we improve that, maybe there'll be some improvement in general for this specific thing. Who knows?
Why is max supported 4 and not 6 or 8? I'm not asking for more, but 4 seems low, especially considering the 128 event. So I mean, it could be whatever, but we have to sort of then balance the game so that it works for that many people, right? So we if we officially support 8, then in all of our design and everything that we do and the technical side of things, everything we do must then maintain that. So like, I'm so like I think when we go with 4, then that's just kind of the line that we drew, so that when it comes to balancing, when it comes to technical stuff, we know what we're aiming for.
Yes.